Hi guys, it's Emma, and today we are going to be doing our creature feature today. And today I brought this lovely little fella here. This is Stanley. Stanley, you want to say hi? This is actually really normal for him. He is what we call a ball python. As the name implies, when he is nervous, I guess he's a little nervous today. He has not been here before. He rolls into a ball. And a lot of people are going to ask why, and it's simply because it's going to protect him. He's a really, really cool little dude. A lot of people are really scared of snakes, and a lot of the times when I bring out snake friends, people go, "Ooh, I don't want to touch the snake. He's slaying me." And I always say snakes are a lot of things. Snakes are smooth. Snakes are scaly. They're shiny. A lot of things that begin with the letter S. Slimy is not one of them. These little dudes, you can see. Oh, I'm going to say hi. Say hi. Hey. For people who are nervous about touching snakes, I always say, you're nervous about touching snakes. Oh, I don't know what he feels like. Ooh. Touch your fingernail. Snake scales are made of something called keratin. We have them in our hair. We have them in our fingernails. It's a form of, I believe, protein. And so if you're not sure about touching a snake, I always say, touch your fingernails. Snake scales tend to feel really, really similar to this. Stanley here I intentionally brought along because ball pythons are some of the most docile, that means very, very calm, very, very mellow types of snakes. In fact, they're also sometimes known as royal pythons. According to legend, Queen Cleopatra used to have one of these as a pet, and she would wear it around the palace, conducting, I'm sure, important affairs with various diplomats of ancient Rome. But she'd wear it like living jewelry. It's all right. And I believe, according to legend, she wore it around her wrist. But as you can see here, Stanley also makes a lovely necklace. I'm sure he makes a lovely, lovely crown as well if you want to. These guys are incredibly, incredibly calm little animals. I always say if you're going to get bitten by one, it's almost like being hit by a smart car. It's probably more embarrassing than it is painful. These are actually excellent starter snakes. I get asked by a lot of parents, like, oh, my child loves snakes. What would you recommend? And I actually say ball pythons. Very calm personality. As you can see, he's about almost 3 feet, and that's kind of pushing it. They really don't exceed that size. So you've got a very calm snake. You don't have to worry about him getting out of control. You're going to see here he's sticking out his tongue a little bit for us. Yeah. And he is not licking me. He is not making fun of us all. He is not tasting us for dinner. Stanley is smelling with his tongue. Snakes have something very, very cool called a Jacobson organ. And that means that if he's curious about something, he sticks out his tongue and he can actually taste the air around him. So when he's sticking out his tongue, he's not trying to lick me. He's not trying to gobble me up. He is smelling me almost the way maybe a dog would the first time a dog meets somebody here. Snakes perceive the world really, really differently from you and me. As you might have noticed, he does not have arms or legs. What you might not know about snakes is Stanley also doesn't have eyelids. His eyes are constantly open. And he also doesn't really have ears. That's not to say he can't detect noise, but he feels noise. He mostly picks up through vibration. So we're talking about an animal that feels noise. He can taste smells. And even his sight is very different from you and me. He doesn't actually see in colors. He sees in heat. So I'd be giving off bright colors right now because I'm warm-blooded. I'd be giving off oranges and yellows. And something maybe like the floor over here be giving off cool colors. So he perceives the world incredibly, incredibly different from you and me. Well, that's it. I just want to talk a little bit about my snake friends. I feel like they're an animal people have a lot of fears about, a lot of misconceptions. But like I said, he's a really, really cool dude. He's one of my favorite buddies to work with. Absolutely love bringing him. People get scared of him, and I say you don't have to worry about Stanley. This guy's as harmless as soup. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.